Alright folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Pleasure to see you, it always is. Hope we're all doing well. We've got 3 more matches that we need to touch on today over in Miami, so we'll be sure to waste no time in doing so. If you'd like the video for me, get yourself subscribed to the channel. If you're not, I'd appreciate that. We did it 750 subscribers yesterday. Well done, very pleased with that. Who'd have thought, eh? Who'd have thought, this time last year I was sitting here going, if I can get to 100 in a year, I'd be very pleased with that. 750? What the fuck? What is going on? Now, we do good, do we not? I mean, we go every day, every tournament all year round on the tennis over here. I think you'd be hard pressed to find anyone putting in the amount of effort that we do, so get yourself involved. It'd be great to have you. If you want to support the channel, links in the description and the pinned comment, along with the pics and the timestamps. And speaking of pics, someone say it. I'll just say it for you. 4 in a row. 4 in a row for me personally. Anyway, let me know if you've been winning. Dimitrov squad. Oh, it was anything but easy, wasn't it? It was anything but easy. I'm no doctor, although I do work in blood science. I would imagine there is a direct correlation between third set tiebreakers and heart disease. It's never easy, is it? It's rough, man. Can't gloat on it too much. I am aware quite a lot of us were on Surrundalo yesterday. It's just one of them. It's one of them. You pay your money, you take your choice. You've just got to hope you get on the right side of it. That could have went either way. I would be remiss if I didn't say that I thought Dimitrov was the better player throughout the game. I'm not exaggerating, he had about 10 chances to put that first set to bed. Can't believe he lost that in a tiebreaker. Second set was a lot more convincing, but then even the third, that could have went either way. I feel like the class just prevailed in the end, it really did. No doubt a game like that will take a lot out of you, but that's another story for another day. Got to go for 5 now, innit? 5 in a row. Is that going to happen? It's very possible. If you remember the ATP finals that last season, we got about, was it 7 or 8? I think 7's the record, so nearly there. Nearly there. We'll see what we can do. First off, got ATP and Jakub Mensik. Now this is split right down the middle. There is a lot, and I repeat, a lot of money coming in on Jakub Mensik so far, and I expect not unless last time out these have played each other once before. That was over in the finals, the next gen finals towards the end of last season. We covered that for those that remember. ATP that got that done in straight sets. Jakub Mensik was crap over in the next gen. Don't know what happened to him there. Seems to have picked it up a little bit over in Miami. He hasn't been that great. Nothing to write home about on the season. 14-7 so far for Jakub Mensik. And over in Miami, he had a very close game against Roberto Bautista Agut first time out. Don't really know how I feel about that. But then you have to admit he looked really good against Jack Draper. Straight sets. Same thing against Roman Safiullin. Straight sets. I feel like I haven't seen him that much, but maybe that's due to the walkover he got against Thomas Mahatch, and I'm not too sure who would have won that. I imagine I probably would have taken Mahatch. Whether he would have beat him or not remains unknown. ATP though, how good was he? ATP going all out against Zverev yesterday, man. That was great to watch. I said, didn't I, ATP plus the points. Anyone take that? 3.5, 4.5? Sound. Absolute steal. I wish I'd have took that. When I was uploading the video, the first one was ATP plus 3.5, and then I swapped it for Dimitrov, and then I put both of them on, and then I took Fritz out again. It's completely irrelevant, but it still stands. We knew it was going to happen. Really good against big foe too. I suppose the question about this match is obviously going to be the gas tank of ATP. I say the gas tank of ATP, it's not like he's had to play an extra game. He's just sort of skipped into a day's rest, hasn't he? It rained, and then he had to play Zverev the next day, and now he comes up against Jakub Mensik, who's also had a day's extra rest, so that's why the price is just getting hammered like that. I can see it. Mensik was a dog in this when it opened. He's now a slight favourite. I think ATP is better than Jakub Mensik. I really do. Maybe not by miles, but by quite some. I think he's just a more complete player. You wouldn't be surprised if he had not much left to give, though, would you? I mean, I don't know. Will that make it if they're so young? They're so young. Maybe it won't play that big a part as what we think it will. I'm not too sure. I'd love to take Artifice as a dog here. I would. Everybody, absolutely everybody is going to be on Jakub Mensik today, and I kinda don't blame them, but I don't like it. I don't think Mensik would beat Fils. If it was, I'm not going to say an even playing field because it is, but you know what I'm saying. If the schedules were the same, I think I'd be taking Artifice to beat Jakub Mensik, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. The fact that he was a favourite and now I said it about Dimitrov, didn't I? Like, when you've got favourites like this or close games, it feels like you're going against the grain, picking someone like Artifice or going with someone like Dimitrov in a spot like the ones we've just had, but better players, are they not? Better players. I think Fils is better than Jakub Mensik. I mean, whether he's going to have enough to get it done against them today, I don't know. I think Mensik's been serving really, really well this week as well. He's going to be tough to wrap around, but I'd imagine Artifice has got more than enough to deal with Jakub Mensik, as we've seen before. Take him for the set, maybe. I don't know. I'd stay away, because if it comes to the time where we're watching the match and Artifice is quite clearly running on fumes, then we'll sit here and we'll say, well, we expected that, so maybe stay away from it. Take Mensik if you want. I couldn't talk it out of that. Couldn't talk it out of either side. I really do like Artifice. If he's good to go, which I imagine he is, I don't imagine he's going to be as tired as what people are making him out. Well, making out that he's going to be. I really don't. We'll see. It should be good. I think he gets it done. He's an underdog now as well. Sorry, low battery. Fils is a dog now. I would have took him as a favourite if things were different. Yeah, getting dog money for Artifice there. I mean, come on. Come on. I'm not touching it. I'm staying well away from this. I wish you the best of luck, however you play it, but no. It's just no. Fils is better. How much has he got left? I don't know. Those are the question marks for me. I have no idea. Let me know what you're going for on that. And next off, we've got... we spoke about this the other day, did we? Sebastian Korda, Djokovic. We did. We've already spoke about this. I suppose we could talk about it again. Why the fuck not? Close game last time out, weren't it? Adelaide 2023. Korda took a set then. He could probably take a set now. You wouldn't put it past him. He looked fairly decent against Monfils. He looked decent against Tsitsipas as well. He's not going to beat Djokovic, is he? I said this the other day, and it's it. My opinion remains the same. I just don't think he's going to beat Djokovic. He looked really, really good against Musetti, and I mean really good. I didn't think he was going to be... I knew he was going to beat him. I had him on the bet, but I didn't think he was going to look as good as he did. That looked like the Djokovic from, the years gone by. Don't think Korda stands a chance against that version of him, to say the least. If we get a repeat performance of what Djokovic has just put in against Musetti in the round of 16, I think it may be, it may be more of the same against Sebastian Korda. I don't know. I say Sebastian Korda's most definitely, I'm not going to say turned a new leaf, but he's looking like he's snapped into a bit of form in Miami, as opposed to what we've seen out of him the rest of the season. I don't think he's going to have enough to get past this version of Djokovic. I have to be honest. Really, really big spread. Did someone say 4.5? You'll get better odds for 4. Even if it is 3.5, you'll get well better odds for that 4.5 than what you would to take Djokovic on the money line. I still think he beats him. I do. Djokovic always he always does good in the Masters. Slams and Masters. If you can't take him in them, When are you going to take him? What's the price? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? 1.3? Is that 1.26, 1.3 roundabout for Djokovic? It's an ideal parlay piece. Very, very steep. Very steep. I'll admit that. But, look, I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win. And if you are doing a parlay and you just want to sweeten the deal just a little bit, take him however way you can. Take him out. Take him however you can. Fucking hell, did you hear that? Did that pick that up then? Yeah, I'd be on with Djokovic in that. Pure and simple. Dead easy. And then the last one for today is probably the trickiest one out of the bunch, if you'd ask me. We've got Taylor Fritz and Matteo Berrettini. I say the trickiest one out of the bunch. If history is anything to go off, you say this is probably one of the easiest ones to pick because they've played each other 4 times before. Taylor Fritz has won all 4 meetings. Berrettini has only won 1 set out of the 4. That was the first time out in the Davis Cup 2019. Speaks volumes, that, doesn't it? Speaks volumes, that. All of them been on the hard court as well. US Open, United Cup, Indian Wells, mainly over here in the States, you know. Do I think Taylor Fritz is going to beat him? I would. Any other day, any other tournament, any other season, I'd probably just go, yeah, Taylor Fritz beats him. 1.55 is that? 1.6, they're really good odds for Taylor Fritz. I think this will be a tough game, to say the least. Now, I don't want to take anything away from Taylor Fritz. I know he hasn't really done as good as what I expected he was going to do to start the season. He's looked fairly solid over here in Miami. He's yet to drop a set. He's played Sonego, El Chapo, Adam Walton. I've seen some people saying that's quite a favourable draw. I mean, Adam Walton, I knew he was going to drill him. El Chapo's not a favourable draw. Like, El Chapo beat him last time out in Dallas, so I'm not having that. Sonego as well. I mean, look, Fritz was always going to beat Sonego, but it's not a walk in the park, is it? It's not a walk in the park. Like, if you're not on your game, like, Sonego will beat you. Simple as that. I think Matteo Berrettini, if you look at them games, I mean, could you say he's had a tougher draw only because Alex de Minaur's in there? But he's just beat him in straight sets. And we've seen the Demon when he gets usually when Alex de Minaur gets to this point in tournaments, that's what happens, innit? I don't know. Not taking him away from the Italian there, I thought he looked very, very solid. That was a very good game as well, a few of you said in the comments. Zizou Bergs in straight sets before that. Decent enough, easy enough. But then he seemed to really struggle with Hugo Gaston in the first round, and that sort of put me off Berrettini for the rest of the weekend. I don't know, man. He's a bit of a sleeper, eh? This is a bit of a sleeper spot. He's flew right under my radar. I haven't really paid much attention to Matteo Berrettini. I know what I'm going to get from him. I understand his game, and he does it very well. He can be very, very hard to beat. Certainly hard to break on the day. But so can Taylor Fritz. We're putting the two of them side by side. Both of them serve very well, especially on these surfaces. Both of them serve very well. Both of them have fantastic forehands. Fantastic forehands. I think what makes the difference in a spot like this, Taylor Fritz's return game is 10 times better than Matteo Berrettini's. Now, I don't know the stats. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it, but I'd be willing to bet Taylor Fritz breaks serve a hell of a lot more than what Matteo Berrettini does. I'm just saying. He should bet it as well, and he is, I mean, maybe I don't need to talk about it that much. Matteo's tried 4 times, and he's never really come close. I say never come close. 2 tiebreakers in the United Cup 2023, but straight sets in the US Open last year. I don't know, man. I'm slightly concerned. I'd love to take Taylor Fritz. That price is jumping out as a parlay piece right there. That's a perfect double for me. Taylor Fritz and someone else. 1.5. I don't know. I haven't been that impressed with Taylor Fritz all season. I'll be honest with you. 12-4 on the hardcore, 13-5, decent enough. 9-6 from Berrettini. Taylor Fritz is better, is he not? He's better if anything. I'd probably say slightly more trustworthy. We are in America, after all, as well. There is that, excuse me. You will have the crowd behind them. That does give you a little extra something when you need it. I might have to do it, you know. Anyone there? Tay squad? Anyone going with Fritz today? Let me know. I might go with you. I'm very, very tempted. So if history's anything to go off, you probably just beat him again. Matteo Berrettini. You could say pulled off the upset against De Minaur, but he's just the type of player that'll beat Alex De Minaur if you let him. I think it'll be tight. I think it'll be close. I think it'll come down to somewhat the finest of margins, but when it comes down to the crunch, and it is between the finest of margins, I'd be willing to bet that Taylor Fritz can get this one done just about at home. If you can't take Taylor Fritz in this spot at home, especially at that price, then I don't know when you can. Any objections? No? So then, very well, folks. Have yourself a good day, yeah? Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. That's going to do it for us. Take it easy, yeah? Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Best bets, Everton, in the comments. Get involved. Don't be shy. Share with the group. I appreciate it if you do. Right then. See if we can get this 5 in a row. As always, I'm going to decide what I'm going for while I'm uploading the video. Always a pleasure, folks. Always a pleasure doing business with you. Let's go get that cash again today for the 5th time. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you tomorrow.